What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the MKP. It's the MKP. Raheem in the building. It's the MKP. We got a Lee in the building. Mr. Make It Happen. It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. All day long.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. What's up? Welcome to episode 55 of the Ketchup Podcast. Are you missing? Oh, we got a special guest in here today. But we're gonna start off. You got your host, aka Mr. Hayes Adonis, Lofton in the building, and I got my man Raheem in the building.
Hi, Mr. Make It Happen all day long. What's good?
All right, Raheem, go ahead and introduce your guest for today.
So yeah, man. Hey, so listen, real talk. I like to have, people on here, man, that inspire. You know what I'm saying? They have purpose in life. Definitely, most people that I've had on here have inspired me or whatever. This man has, inspired me in a lot of different. I just met him. This dude about I think we going on 3-4 years now. I coach with him, mentor with him, man. We raise these young men and women, man. Without further ado, we got my boy Coach Antonio in the house. What's up, y'all? Let's go. What's good?
Yeah, man.
What's up? Welcome, Coach Antonio, to the Ketchup Podcast. So glad to see you out here, that you could join us. Give us some enlightenment and some background and things of that nature as we go forward in the show. So without further ado, we got to make sure, hey, is everybody doing all right? Raheem, man, how was your week?
Yeah, man. It was weak. It was a week, bro. I give you that. So look, man, I just got both my cars back finally. You know what I'm saying? I had my truck went down. The Jag needed an update. Something, whatever. Everything technical these days. So, yeah, man. Football practice went well this week. I missed the day because of the vehicle situation, but it was all right, man. It was good. I got to chill out with my granddaughter yesterday. Got to chill out. We took the 8U, let me go and put it out. East Orlando Preds 8U. 8U. I was heading to the water park yesterday. I had a good time, man. We hung out with them and the families, man. And then we left from there. Went and picked up the granddaughter, chilled out the rest of the day with her, man. So had a good week, man. It was good.
That's good stuff. Yep. That's good stuff, man. Everything's going well. On the second week of our son being here to visit, so he was out there helping out the Air Force doing recruiting things, and I was just at work, working, doing the work thing.
Okay.
So everything going well in that aspect. I went to family reunion. One of the reasons we took a week off. We had family reunion as well as our international correspondent for y'all out here that didn't hear the hey y'all. Our international correspondent is international corresponding.
Yeah,
she out there making sure Mexico's safe.
Yeah,
she's actually disrupting Mexico, making it.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
So she's out there. Out there handling business, getting some stories. So when she get back, we can have some chuckles, some laughs, and all that other good stuff when she gets back around here. So so went up to old Indiana and checked out the family reunion. Saw some folks. Got to hug the fam and see moms and sister and all the cousins out there. So it's been a little bit of time since I went to a family reunion. So it was good to see everybody out there. So uplifting situation. So it's been good. It's been good.
Okay.
So Antonio, how's your week been, sir?
Oh man, everything was blessed, man. Busy. Yeah, I mean, like Coach Raz was saying, man, she was out there with these kids. You know what I'm saying? Then yesterday we were out the water park all day over there, Island H2O.
Mm-hmm.
And then this morning, man, I woke up, man, did a whole 18, man, on the course, bro. So I'm tired. I'm beat.
All right. I did 9, so you know what I mean. I did 9 this morning, so that's good.
Man, normally I do a 9, man, but dog, we was at 18, man. That's so damn hot, man.
Yeah. If you didn't start early enough, you was about to be out there cooking.
Right.
Be out there cooking. So.
I did one.
You played with your grandbaby, man.
No, I did one. I stayed my ass right here at the house.
Good stuff. Well, if you had a good day, a good week, a bad week, Are you getting ready for a tough week? It's always good to start it out with the drink of the day.
Yeah,
I love the
let's
drink of
go.
the day. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Drink of the day is
Let's
always
go.
a wonderful thing. I was gonna put a video out because I did a little flip on a concoction. Your normal Long Island iced tea. I flipped
Okay.
it a little bit. I just made it a strawberry Long Island iced tea. So I took some orange strawberry was like mix that they had. Threw in the vodka, threw in the gin, threw in the tequila, and I threw in the clear rum. So the lemon
Okay.
there, so the ice in. Then I had some strawberry sparkling water that I threw on there instead of some soda.
Mm.
Look, it just feel like one of them shows where I talked about it, and then I pulled the pie out the oven. It was already done.
Boom. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay.
Strawberry Long Island iced tea. So that's what I'm sipping on for y'all out there. Gave you the little ingredients and all that good stuff. So Roz, man, what you got? What you have over there?
So, bro, I went and watched the fight at one of my homeboys' house yesterday. So I was up late, drinking. So I wasn't gonna drink, but I decided to drink. So anyway, I ended up taking me some lemonade, man, and I took some vodka, right? Took me about 3 ounces of vodka, couple shots of lemonade, you know what I'm saying, and I dropped a half ounce of a little grenadine in there or whatever. And so check this out. So this is my my plot right here, my little spot. So look, LGI. I mixed it in my LGI water bottle. Let's go. Let's get it. I see you, LGI all day. Let's go. So anyway, so I got me a mixed lemonade drink. I like to call it the lemonade stand. All right.
Okay.
And the reason why I call it the lemonade stand is because you drink 2 of these, your ass ain't gonna stand up. So we're gonna call it the lemonade stand.
All right.
The lemonade stand. Let go.
Okay. Well, Coach Antonio, did you bring anything to the table to offer the listeners out there on something they may be able to concoct later on? What's up?
Man, bro, I ain't got nothing. I mixed
you
with
just-
man. I drink mine straight up. You know what I'm saying? But I got this Terramana Reposado tequila, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then.
Salud.
Salud.
Salute, man. Everybody out there, cheers. Hey, make sure that you don't if you listen to this on the road, don't drink and drive. Wait till you get to the place where you need to be, and then you drink and lie down. And you can do that. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all being safe out there, doing what y'all need to do. But once again, Mike, the mint ketchup, drink it a day. Everyone loves it. I really appreciate it. It's a great time.
Yeah.
And getting ready for the next week. So now we're gonna get it popping. We got the news of the week that's popping off. So it's been an interesting news of the week that everything's been going on here. Let me see. Let's see. What the heck? Having technical difficulties right here. Let me make sure my stuff is set up right.
You ain't never had
Here we go.
issue.
Yeah, usually I'm good. Let me make sure. Here we go. I got it. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, well, we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna just make it moves this way then. So first thing up that we had that was going on, we had it where, of course, you talked about the fight. You had Terrence Crawford got all up in Spence and became the undisputed welterweight champ. Became one of the first people to do it in 2 weight classes of becoming undisputed. And right now, Terrence Crawford is 40-0 with 31 knockouts. How did you guys enjoy the fight, Rod?
Man, look, bro. Hey, so I'm not a boxing connoisseur, you know what I'm saying? So I don't keep up. And then granted, I do watch boxing. I like boxing or whatever. I know the names. I know, who's good and who's not. But I haven't been following. You know what I'm saying? I know there was a lot of hype behind this fight. I know that a lot of people was talking about, Spence was going to come in there and do his thing. And, it kind of felt to me that Crawford was underdog. I'm like, okay, well, I don't see how he's underdog when he is who he is. And, so I didn't have a dog in the fight. So I watched it. Now, where I watched it at, there was a couple people that was pissed off because they put money on the fight, put money on the wrong person.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That ain't good.
But hey, man, I don't know if y'all seen the fight though, but hey, Crawford put it to that boy. I'm talking about from round 2 on up. It was a beatdown.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the competition.
Mhm.
It seemed like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So definitely, man. I first of all, hey, I will say this, you know, and I like to say this. Both great fighters, first of all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Both are great fighters. That man didn't lose anything by losing that fight. He lost to a great fighter. You know, it's not like he lost to a scrub. He lost to one of, if not the best fighters. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And you know, my hat goes off to him. I couldn't fight him. It ain't too many boxes I can get in the ring with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I go 2 minutes into the first round, it's over for me. I'm timing out. I'm timing out. So anyway, so yeah. Shout out to both those boxers, man. Congratulations to Crawford, man, for doing this thing. You know, working hard and getting where he at, man. He deserves it. And we'll see who next. We'll see if it's gonna be a rematch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, Coach, did you get a chance to check out the fight and be able to check it out?
Man, I watched a little bit of it, and it just started watching me. But, yeah, I'll tell you about it. Yeah, that water park got me, boy. But no, yeah, man. I mean, so I grew up watching boxing. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm one of them cats, man, to where I believe in throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? That like this new UFC and MMA and all that, bro. Like so growing up, man, you like, dog, if you kick him, you cheating. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I've always been a boxing fan, man. So but no, like I say, man, hats off to both Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just from the little ones I watched and the clips of it, bro, like the boys went in, they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to see a rematch of that fight though. You know, because again, man, I'm a Errol Spence fan. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to see him perform a little better than what I seen from the little clips or whatever, man. What I seen from that, bro, I was like, yeah, dog, this ain't you. For one, it would try to be too nice with each other, try to show too much respect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which granted, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do. You know what I'm saying? All right, respect when it's due. You know what I'm saying? But dog, at the end of the day, bro, you going there battling. You know what I'm saying? And I think Spence gave him too much respect. You know what I'm saying? And then the results was the results. You feel me?
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. Do you think that was the biggest thing? Is that I didn't really hear any type of animosity that was going on between the two. It was very like professional and whatnot. So I don't know if that was the reason for, you know, showing that respect. You know what I mean? Because you see other fights, you know, Jake Paul or anything that has to deal like with Mayweather and whatnot. You get folks that are being real disrespectful in there, so they want to come out and kind of show that they can back up the words that they was talking. So do you think that played a factor at all? You think?
I mean, it did, man. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, when you I even use the football field, for example, right? Is, you know what I'm saying, so some of the teams, man, we got mad respect for, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, shit, whenever we on that field, there ain't no friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no friends in between them lines. You know, it should be the same thing within that boxing ring, man. It's like, okay, show your respect, you know what I'm saying? But then after that, bro, listen, dog, after the fight, bro, all right, let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? But when we up in there and prior to, though, we got a battle, man. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, man, there's my reputation on the line, your reputation on the line. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You feel me? Who gonna get it?
Yeah. Who's gonna get it?
I just don't think, from my point of view in the fight, though, man, like I don't think Spence has ever been knocked down. And when he got hit and knocked down, like when you I think what is it? Mike Tyson said that like everybody got a game plan until, you know what I'm saying, until they don't, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that he wasn't expecting to be hit that hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's man, I think I heard Antonio say this. I done said it quite a few times, like playing football. You know, it's cool to go out here and, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing like, you know, a little clacking or whatever in practice, but you ain't, until you get ran over, until you got hit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what football's about till you done got ran over or something, until you got put on your back. You know what I'm saying? That's an eye opener. You know, and I think when Spence got hit, man, when he was, I mean, just watching him, man, his whole demeanor. And like I said, I don't follow boxing, but I know enough about boxing to know, you know, I researched it before the fight and everything, just kind of, and you know, they were saying he had never been down. You know what I'm saying? And they said people had said that punching him was like punching a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? It was like punching metal. You know what I'm saying? But apparently not, because old boy was giving them hands. You know, and you know, we had on our last show we had Cigar Armstrong on from Boxing Playhouse. Shout out to the Boxing Playhouse podcast. But excuse me, there are hiccups. She said the same thing. You know, Crawford has a lot of tools in his arsenal. You know, he can switch up paws. He can, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much he could do as a fighter. And like I said, as a person that doesn't know boxing inside out, I do feel like Spence wasn't ready for what Crawford brought to him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, somebody like so for example, like Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I think Mayweather would have been more prepared. You know, for because he's a smarter fighter. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like Crawford he fought smart. You know what I'm saying? He fought really smart and compared to just going in and brawling. You know, he just wasn't throwing wild, you know what I'm saying, wild shots or whatever. He was very, it was very strategic what he did. It was a beautiful fight, but it was a one-sided fight at that, you know.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he is a very he's for sure a tactician and adjusts to his opponent as he goes through. I've watched Crawford fight a few times when he's been on ESPN and things of that nature. So he's been one that he figures you out and then he lays it down. So it's always one of those things where he's one to look out for. You know, he may finish his career in a situation just like Mayweather. Hey, got that zero. You know what I'm saying? And he's out there just doing what he needs to do and taking people out. So congratulations once again to Terrence Crawford. Out there holding it down, doing big things. I think he's out of Nebraska or whatever. So, you know, he's holding the Midwest down. You know what I'm saying? You don't see too many brothers out of Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? So he out there doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Is this the illest nigga in Nebraska?
You know what I'm saying? He out there doing big things. You know what I mean? So,
a lot of people ain't gonna know what movie that was from. Right?
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that shit
at all.
Yeah. Fucking silly ass niggas like you. I'm just trying to get some bitch ass.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep it going. Got the technical difficulties worked out. It looks like unfortunately, you know, this week, one of the trendsetters back in the 80s, man, from Ireland, Sinead O'Conner, was kind of a rock pop sensation. She had a few albums that came out. Her biggest selling was I Don't Want What I Don't Got, What I Don't Have, What I Haven't Got. Golly, words. But
I was like, damn, that's a long ass damn title.
nothing compares to You was like that big song. Like everybody heard that song. It was on commercials. It was everywhere where she had Nothing Compares to You was the biggest hit in the world in 1990. It was one of the biggest things, and unfortunately she passed away this week. So is there anything besides that, for me, Nothing Compares to You? And of course, she had the iconic baldy rocking, you know what I'm saying? And she was one of the first, like stars or musicians that came out as a female with the baldy rocking. And it really kind of disrupted everything that was going on and what you had looked at as, the rock stars and music artists and things like that. Cause you had, especially during the 80s, was like rock was the whole glam deal where you had, rock bands like Aerosmith and Whitesnake and, what I'm saying? Like all those Guns N' Roses, things of that nature was like super popular at that time. And then for her to come out with the baldy and still rock, what I'm saying? A worldwide hit, what I'm saying? So is there anything that you recall from Sinead O'Conner there, Rob?
Yeah, man. Honestly, man. Like I said, the one song, Nothing Compares to You, and I remember when she was big. I'm a little older than y'all two, but I do remember when she was big, and I thought she had did something with Michael Jackson at some point in time or something. You know what I'm saying? If I remember correctly, I don't know if it was a video, I don't know, something. It was around the same era, but You know, we never like, you know, I didn't know the lady or whatever, and you know, but we don't like to see, you know, we hate to see, you know, in the public eye people passing away, and then, you know, it's public, and you know, condolences to the family. Did they say why? Did they say what happened to her? I mean, how she passed away?
I have not gotten the full scope on. They haven't given out full scope on what caused her passing. At that, but just one of those things at the age of 56. So it wasn't like she was old or anything like that, or or dealing with stuff.
I heard they said that she had went into depression for a while because her son committed suicide. So maybe, you know, maybe that could have something to do with it as well. It'll come out soon. It'll come out sooner or later. I just feel as you know, people like us, you know, we don't, if we pass away, you know, but then you got people in the public eye, and they make it more of a thing that they pass away. And it's good that they send a shout out to, you know, these people that pass away. But, you know, we also got to think about the families and the you know, the condolences for them or whatever. So, yeah, so condolences to her family and anybody she left behind, you know.
For sure. I mean, and she's done, you know, she had a duet with Mary J. Blige, and that was produced by Ali Shad Muhammad, called This Is to Mother You. You know, so this was one of those things. So she's touched inside the culture, you know what I'm saying, with Mary J. Blige and things like that. One of the producers from Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, they used to
that, you know what I'm saying? So
they used to play on all the black.
In that.
They used to play on the black radio stations too, though. So you know what I'm saying, like back in the day, that nothing compared would come on black radio stations. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and she also did a cover of Mahalia Jackson's "Trouble of the World," and all the proceeds went to Black Lives Matter charity. So I mean, she was out there doing things and part of the culture in different aspects. So you gotta salute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta salute Sinead O'Conner. You know what I mean? So good stuff, man. So
Tony, you had anything on that?
Nah, I ain't even hip to her like that, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to Sinead O'Conner, you know, and condolences to her family. And now we are moving forward with Carlee, are you okay? Are you okay, Carlee? Anybody, you know what I'm saying? So we got Carlee Russell out here, charged by Alabama authorities for the hoax report of kidnapping. Alabama authorities announced on Friday that Carlee Nicole Russell, 25, and a nursing student. I don't know. I'm still not understanding why she did this. But anyways, we're going to be looking at charge for 2 misdemeanors of falsely claiming that she was kidnapped earlier this month. And the charges are just class A misdemeanors with a maximum punishment of 1 year and could carry a $6,000 fine if convicted. But additionally, I watched the video of the chief of police of that small Alabama town, and they pushed it to the up to the state because they are looking at like they're feeling that it shouldn't be a misdemeanor due to the amount of time and funds, and with it being a more egregious claim. So they're trying to change the law for anything with kidnapping, assault, sexual assault, battery, if a hoax, false claims of it being prosecuted higher than a misdemeanor. Rajeen, what do you think about your girl over here playing peekaboo with everybody?
So I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Real talk. It was a bad decision on her part. All right. Let me start by saying that it was a bad choice. It was a bad, it was a mental mishap on her part.
Question. I got one question. Should somebody that makes this mental mishap not be a nurse?
Yes.
Because I'm just like, hey, I don't want nobody mental mishap on my medical. So go ahead.
But not really though. If you think about it though, like real talk, dog. Like, and I guarantee y'all can vouch for this, y'all. I know doctors, I know nurses. right? I know people in the medical field,
Yep.
and I guarantee you 90% of them either smoke weed, do some type of drugs, you know what I'm saying? Something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, why at work?
Have
Do you
they
know what I'm
been
saying?
Like,
Yes.
my question, my only question is, have they been were they dealing, got arrested, and then you was like, all right, continue to work on me?
No, I know this. That's the point.
Well, then, I mean, do you go to
They
them?
won't work on me because I know it. No. But what I'm
Right.
saying
That's what I'm
is,
saying. I'm like,
my point, I guess,
that they do it.
yeah, my point is, I know, like, it's like, for example, they said, okay, well, they want to charge her at the state level, blah, 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 because fuck all that. Because, first of all, you know what I'm saying? I'll say this. How many times you got a fucking Karen or a Ken call the police, stop them from whatever the hell they doing on some shit that they ain't got no business worry about? Ain't that taxpayer dollars? You know what I'm saying? So you got, for example, if I've seen situations where there is a 8-year-old girl on the corner selling lemonade, all right? Then you got a Karen come up and ask her if she got permits to sell lemonade. Okay, no. Okay, so now Karen called the police and said, hey, I want her removed because she don't have the proper blah, blah, blah to sell lemonade. You know what I'm saying? So now you taking taxpayer dollars to bring the police out there to mess with an 8-year-old little girl for no damn reason when they could be fighting crime. Okay, so the girl made a mistake. Terrible mistake. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not giving her no pass. No, I'm not. What I'm saying to you is at that level of, you know, we're gonna send this up to state, blah blah blah, because God forbid if it was, you know, a different scenario. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't go to that level. You know what I'm saying? It would be they would try to find everything within their power to be like why it was okay and why, you know what I'm saying, it's just a mental issue. You get what I'm saying? So I say that to say without saying that the laws are different for different scenarios and different people. You get what I'm saying? This has happened before. This has happened.
Jesse Smollett.
It's happened before. Yeah, he's still black shit. So
look, I'm just saying, like, I need to find a white person who's gone out and been like, yo, I got kidnapped, but I ain't really get kidnapped. And then everybody come try to find me. Then I just pop up like, yo, what's up? I ain't even say that, really though. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen that.
Check this scenario then. Okay, what's the girl that her boyfriend killed her and she was missing? They was on a road trip. They got a Netflix series about her right now.
Oh yeah, it just happened down here. What was it, last year, the year before?
Something like that with a dude, and the dude killed her, went back home. Mm-hmm. The police was looking for her, everybody, the FBI, everybody was looking for her. He knew where she was at. Mm-hmm. The parents knew where the son was at, but they wouldn't tell the FBI nothing. And the son ended up killing himself. Okay, so, but I feel like all the resources that was put out to find this girl, and the parents knew what was going on, but they just didn't want to rat their son out. So should they be charged?
So now you're saying that people that withhold evidence should be charged?
No,
that's the path that you just opened. Like you're like, should they be charged? You'd be like, well, then that means that whoever knows anything about any crime
that is a crime.
Say anything? No, but doesn't say anything would then be charged in your scenario.
It's still a crime. You harboring a fugitive, right?
Well, I mean, was he at their house?
Not no more, but he was there. They knew where he was at. So if they knew where he was at, they harbored a fugitive. You get what I'm saying? But the scenario is different because of the melanin. You get what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
I don't condone what she did. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But then we just gotta leave it at that. That's what I say. If we don't condone what they did, then we just say we don't condone what they did.
But why change? So my point in here is that every time there's another situation, the laws are changed to, you know what I'm saying, to be presented for a certain group and opposed to another group. You get what I'm saying? So why are we gonna change the law now? Don't change the law now. It wasn't a law before.
Do you feel like you feel like it shouldn't be to deter people from doing these things? Do you feel like or your taxpayer dollars?
First of all, I barely even pay taxes, and on top, I'm just playing. Tupac come back right now.
Look, I'm not gonna follow you on that one. Look, I'm not look, I'm not gonna follow you by yourself. You can hang out on that ledge.
Hey, first of all, you know who I work for. You know I pay taxes. So, but I will say this though, like real talk. Like I don't think you should change the law because this female made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna change the law that is beneficial for everybody. That law's not gonna be beneficial for us. We don't give a shit.
But what wasn't a mistake, man? If she really knew what she was doing, she plotted it all out.
That's not a mistake. That is a full-blown scenario where you conjured up this entire thing. A mistake is like I hung up on the police on accident, and then they was trying to find me because I dialed the wrong number 911, and then the police show up like, "Yo, is there a problem?" You're like, "Oh no, my bad, I accidentally dialed," and that was nothing.
But real
like,
talk,
okay, we got you, but not hey, I was kidnapped.
But real talk though,
disappear for days.
The story was immaculate.
It definitely was, dog.
Hey, you gotta get
the whole.
They should give. She should have a movie. She gonna have a movie sooner or later. Like you got kidnapped because you was chasing a midget on the highway. You know what I'm saying? And then they threw you over a gate. Now you eating cheeses and getting your hair done.
See, now this is a situation where you go like, all right, so now anybody out there black that helps somebody, they ain't believing it. Like, nah, y'all wouldn't really help. You ain't really getting out and helping nobody. Like, no, you don't have good Samaritan in you. They're like, nah, because now we don't know what's gonna pop off.
But what nobody? So the thing is, did anybody go looking for her?
Yeah. They use assets and everything. They had volunteers out doing all that stuff.
Who? Volunteer who?
In Alabama. I don't know. It wasn't me.
First of all, that's the first problem. Alabama. That's the first problem.
So now we just
she going down.
Right,
you might get the death penalty. Well, like she an Alabama player. Look,
you know when she was in Florida, it'd be the same thing. You acting like it's different.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis made a new bill.
That's what I'm saying.
The Carlee Russell bill.
Yep,
your ass going to jail.
Right there. Be like, yep, about to get him. They'd be like, why didn't that little kid have a concealed carry?
Well, Carlee, Carlee, if you watching this, I'll try to be on your side. I got nothing. It's over for you. Yeah, you're going down. Your ass going down. You're going down.
It's one of them things. You know what I mean?
But first of all, look, real talk though. Like, before we move on, it was suspect to me when they first put it out that there was a lady on the side of the highway said that she was on the highway chasing a little kid. That was suspect like a mug. That was suspected from the get go. Like why do you feel that's suspect? Because you would think like, hey, that's a person being a good Samaritan. No, it's not. But why would a kid be on the side of the road? That's a random.
Why isn't it?
Like that remind me. You remember Kevin Hart when he was talking about he was chasing that baby on the side of the road. That wasn't.
Or Dave Chappelle when he was talking about he was a grown man and then buying weed from a little baby. Look, hold up. It seems like babies be out.
Yeah.
Y'all acting like babies don't be out.
That baby got Benjamin Buttons. Right. You ain't my daddy, bitch.
You acting like babies don't be out. We've heard multiple comedians talk about babies be outside. You know what I'm saying? At 2:00 in the morning.
She dumb as shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, though. Yeah. That was too much. Yeah, that was overboard.
But as a nurse though, she ain't gonna make it because that scenario. That was the worst scenario ever. Like she sat down and thought that out. Like I'm gonna tell them I was chasing a baby on the road. Yeah. Then somebody threw me over a gate. They put me in the back of the car. Some lady gave me some Cheez-Its and did my hair. And then the stupidest part about the whole thing is that she ran through the woods and came out right by our house. And you ran through a nurse. You was kidnapped right by your house. You came out the woods right by your house.
She should be making Chipotle bowls. That's about it. I mean, like that's the only thing I trust at this. Don't be in the medical field. Not when you come up when you conjure that nonsense. And what was the benefit? What was she getting out of this?
I don't know.
Likes.
I don't know.
You know everything about likes now.
Oh, she gonna get a movie deal. She gonna get a movie deal. That's gonna be a short story, but it's gonna be a movie deal.
Is that just like the Jussie Smollett movie that's coming?
Is it? He got a movie coming too?
No.
Oh.
People like that's why I was like, hold up, look. People like, no. He don't.
But at least his scenario was more believable. Like it was a hate crime. But the stupid part about it is he had a hate crime that he was attacked by 2 black people.
Yeah.
Yes. Like that's what I'm saying. It's
No,
crazy
they
out
from
here.
Africa, bro. They
like
or something.
What are people doing, man?
I don't know, man. I got nothing.
What
What
they doing, man?
I don't know. We got to save our people, man.
It's
For real.
nonsense.
Yeah, we do.
First of all, we got to vote and shit because we going down. Hey, we got them Florida tripping. I'm moving.
Man, we talking about that earlier on the golf course, bro. About the voting.
Oh yeah, we got them.
There is literally nobody out there, bro, that you can really vote for right now.
Yeah.
Like on both sides of the ballot, man. Whether you know what I'm saying, Republican, Democrat, whatever it is, there's nobody out there, bro. You actually vote and you be like, you know what? I'm a benefit from that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna vote for Obama.
Yeah, it's like I don't even want it to be I'm a benefit. I just want it to not be detrimental. Like that's it. Like just not detrimental. Can we do that?
Yeah. I wonder if we can start a campaign where everybody go vote for Obama, even though he ain't on the ballot. We write that shit in.
Bring him back.
Yeah, we got names. Like, yeah, everybody voted for Obama. He ain't on the ballot. Oh well, they get the president now again.
Got the right in.
You know what I'm saying?
The first right-in president. They be like, hey,
I'm gonna tell you how stupid people are though. It's like the last election. I went to the Amway Center to vote. And somebody was saying, I heard somebody saying, I don't see Joe Biden on the ballot, right? The dude next to me, he said, hey, y'all see Joe Biden on here? It was a little young black dude. And the old lady said, his name is Joseph, fool.
And you think everybody should vote? That's what I'm like. Those are the things where you be like, come on, man.
The old lady said his name is Joseph, fool. I was like, ooh. And we gotta save our people, man.
That's like one person that be running the country based on that statement. That's how I be happy.
Right.
So you think this nigga real name is Joe?
We ain't never over.
I mean, at least try to find a damn last name.
He's like, this is a whole different dude. Joe
like,
2 different people.
He was looking for Joe for real. He's like, I don't see no Joe Biden on here.
Man, this nigga over there skimming down the damn page. Joe,
Yeah, he was fucking around and voted for the wrong person.
Right.
That's all Joe.
Man, but it's crazy because we have to, as mentors, though, man. Like, and I ain't even trying to be funny, but when Obama got elected, I was at the election thing, and the dude asked me, he said, "Hey, man, who that black dude everybody voting for?" And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Obama, man." He's okay, thank you, appreciate it. And I'm like, "Bro, like, what?" Yeah, he said, "Hey, dog, hey, who that black dude?" And I was in Pensacola, and he was like, "Hey, man, who that black dude everybody voting for?" And I was like, "Obama." And I'm like thinking to myself, bro, you voting for a man. First of all, you don't know who he is. You just know he a black dude. But I had just had an argument, recently about, people like, well, y'all will vote for him because he's black. I said, first of all, no, because Jesse Jackson ran for president, and I wouldn't vote for Jesse Jackson for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's like
multiple times.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't vote for Jesse Jackson. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But they don't have.
I think we would have for sure would have rolled with Colin Powell if he would have ever ran.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, that was two. You have two people, Colin Powell, Barack Obama. That you go, oh, those some intelligent brothers that are doing big things and can handle stuff.
So let me
get some of the other ones out there. You be like, nah.
Yeah.
Right.
Does it bother y'all? Because this bothers me, and it's something that I was talking to my wife about. This shit bothers the shit out of me. So last election, or just recently, here in Florida, they put a woman in jail because she mistakenly, I don't know if she voted twice. She voted twice or something other. She came up, she voted. Oh, that's what it was. She had been a convicted felon years ago, and somewhere or another she thought she was allowed to vote now, and she voted, right? Well, they end up putting her in jail for that, right? But I think it's fucked up how, and excuse my language, but I think it's fucked up how it's okay. You can't vote if you're a felon. You can't vote for president. But if you the president and you're a felon, I mean, if you're a felon, you can run for president. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, if you're a felon, you can run for president, but you can't vote for the president. That makes no sense at all. That's the worst. That's the stupidest shit ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't vote for a dude if I'm a felon, but I can run for the dude if I'm a felon. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I don't know. Yeah. It's stupid to me. Like, you'd rather have a felon.
That's definitely a good point.
You'd rather have a felon in office than a felon vote for the office. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
I just work here.
I ain't never looked at it like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But,
it's kind of weird. That seems so strange that there's like I just looked it up on Politico, and they said there's no legal obstacle to running for president as a convicted felon or even from behind bars.
Yeah, like Donald Trump can literally go to prison and run. He could be the president in prison.
Well, you know what he said yesterday.
But the thing is, he can pardon himself if he becomes president.
Yes, right.
Like that's the stupidest shit ever. You said I'm pardoning myself.
Hustle.
Like you in prison, you just walk out. Where you going, bitch? I just pardoned myself. Like
you walk out doing a two-step, like hey.
Like you can't as a prison guard. What you gonna say to the president? Hey, lights out, nigga. Lights out, Mr. President. Like, bitch, you can't say that shit to nobody. Bitch. Right. That's crazy. I quit.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm running for president too. Hey, I'm running for president.
Everybody should. Everybody.
Hey, 20. Hold on, carry the one. 2028. I'm running for president. It's over.
Man, my dog say carry the one.
I'm running for president, bitch. Think it's go. I'm saying, I'm gonna have me a hat say fix this shit.
Nope. You look, you already lost, man. As soon as you carry the one, they be like, he's not smart enough. Like you already did.
That mean nope. That mean people on my level, they be like, yeah, that's my dog right there.
No. You know
all you gotta do is
they be like, they gonna be like, hold up, if I can't carry the one, how the president not gonna be able to do
it? I'm be like, shit. Hey, look, my whole campaign, I'm like, I'm making weed legal federally. Boom, I won.
That's everybody though. That's literally every person running right now. That's all they talk about.
But they don't believe it. They gonna believe it when
what's my man's name?
When I come to the
the one that did I Want to Get High.
Oh yeah,
he running for president. He running for president. His
first
first thing he's talking about is making weed legal.
We don't even know your name. Your name
right.
Afro Man.
Afro
come on, bro.
I'm like Afro Man. I guess he ain't got no.
We're gonna do the Ketchup Podcast from the White House.
If we doing the podcast, there's something wrong. You be like, you got the launch codes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We have
launch codes. We have
a rib cookouts at the White House and shit. Hey, niggas.
Doing it big.
Yeah,
well, talking about things that usually be at the White House. You know, every president usually has a dog or some type of animal out here. But there's a rarity when you have a person that wants to be a dog. It's kind of crazy because we had there is a Japanese man who spent $16,000 to become a dog. He got a full suit made from this high-end, I don't know, effects place. And they put this whole thing together for him to be a dog that could roam the streets. Not talking about standing up. I'm talking about all fours walking around type situation. Toko has chronicled his journey. He has a YouTube page or whatever, YouTube channel. Has 31,000 subscribers. And he had conjured up this whole thing that he wanted to do this deal. He's adorably been wearing this thing in his house. And for the first time, he went out with the other dogs to go out there and show that he was doing big things. Has there ever been an animal that you wanted to dress up as, Rajin?
Hell no. I got nothing. I ain't never.
You ain't got nothing for that.
Bro.
I've been a dog.
You said been called a dog? Is that what it is? He said you been called that?
That brings a whole new meaning to the word. Put your dog ass down, bitch. Put your dog ass.
So
No, bro. Like if I could,
Yo,
like,
that shit crazy.
honestly though, bro, like me, I'd be like a grizzly bear or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I got them a silverback. Walk around and be like a silverback, bitch.
and then every time somebody see you, you be like, "Why you being racist?"
yeah. Call me
You're
a
like,
monkey,
why
man.
just because I dress up as a silverback?
Yeah,
Why you gotta be like?
Yeah, you mad as shit because I'm a silverback, bitch.
What about you, Coach Antonio, man? You got any animals like that? You know what I'm saying? Not
Bro.
no fetishy jump, but like if there was an animal that you'd be like, okay, I can switch into it, boom, and get the attributes as well. Just be like, I could be an animal. What animal would you be?
Man, goddamn flying monkey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking
He
about.
said he's
That's
swooping
what everybody.
through.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
He said
Another
he's
monkey.
swooping out the trees
Yeah.
on him.
Another racist ass.
Y'all keeping the stereotypes going. Like I can tell you mine
you know
is not the
Tony
stereotype game. You know what I'm saying? I would be a cheetah. That would be my joint. I'd be a cheetah.
You already like you can't be a cheetah, nigga. That's
I'm out.
yeah.
That's 70 miles an hour. See? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
No? You ain't want to run that fast?
I just feel like yeah. At least if I'm a gorilla, I can eat vegetables and shit. I ain't eating another motherfucking animal, bitch. Look, you know how hard it is to take an animal up a tree, bitch?
Hey man, I run them down, get it done. You know
what I'm saying? Antonio ain't want to be a flying monkey, like, bitch.
I be like, hey, you know.
Cause you know nigga be talking about something, you know, Antonio flying monkey ass nigga. This nigga monkey Yo, flying monkey ass nigga.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna catch me.
Hey, though, what is that in the background, though, bro? It should sound like a little monkey in the back, man. Or your dog.
She way down. Oh, she way downstairs. Hold on.
Yeah, I hear something in the back.
You got a whole jungle out there, man?
Yeah, she always downstairs though. I'll fix it in a minute. Give me a minute.
You good, bro.
I'm upstairs.
In the background.
Yeah, that's her. That's her. She way downstairs.
Yeah. But that dude, that's interesting that he paid all that money, man. I don't know.
So let me ask you this: can he come out of costume? Like, how does that work? Like, what is it?
I mean, I guess he would come. I mean, he would come out of it, but like to go out to have a costume that looks. I mean, he's out here looking like Lassie. You know what I'm saying? He could be in the park, right? You could be in the park. You walking your dog. You got this weird kind of a little different looking Lassie mug out here. You like, oh, that's an interesting dog.
He better stop playing.
You could be over there petting this nigga. He over here like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, this is dope. Like, that's crazy.
The nigga get fucked by a pit bull. Keep playing. Like, nigga, you got humped by a pit bull, nigga.
Like, that's nuts.
That's
crazy out there.
Yeah, you just fuck around, got fucked by another dog because your ass.
He get caught by the pound. He be up in there.
Yeah, my dog will pee on that nigga. He's like, what the fuck is you, man?
He be in the pound getting adopted somewhere else. He be like, oh no, I gotta go to work.
Yeah. That's right. You got flea shots and shit. Like, nigga, get your ass up.
This shit ain't part of the game.
Yeah,
that's
different.
crazy, bro.
So that's interesting. So we got flying monkey, silverback, and a cheetah out here. You know what I mean? So, at least we know folks wouldn't be trying to pet us.
Yeah, no, not at all.
That not sociable type situations. Yeah. But as we keep rolling on, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine made a song with Kodak Black. And the thing is really to get Kodak Black to do this song, he was given a Rolls Royce, and they say about $1 million just to do this freaking music with 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine. So it's quite interesting that all that had to be given for this guy to be able to kind of, have a song back out there doing some things. But at the same time, I haven't heard the song yet, but I've heard from some of the other things that I've read that some of the verse that Kodak gave to him also talked about how Tekashi was a snitch. It was an interesting thing that this dude got a Rolls Royce, got paid $1 million, and then still talked about Tekashi. Tekashi's super desperate on that situation, man. So, like, Roz, man, why is this even a thing? Like, do you fault Kodak for taking the money? Because you got certain people that got street cred and they have a standard, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that kind of means like, yo, did Kodak change his standard for the money? Because they're like, if you in the streets, you're like, a snitch is a snitch. If I'm around a snitch, making money with a snitch, then they look at you like you's a snitch, like you with him.
Yeah,
like,
because a lot of people ain't gonna fuck with that dude from, what I'm saying, even Kodak. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm telling you what happens. A lot of times these rappers think they're untouchable. They think that they fans gonna be there regardless, and they forget that the fans are real people. You know what I'm saying? And even your boy, man, what's his name, Tekashi 6ix9ine or whatever, he lost probably 90% of his fans when all that went down. He still got some people that's loyal, but they probably garbage too. You know what I'm saying? So, but you got real cats that's like, and I'm pretty sure most Tekashi 6ix9ine fans are females now, but real dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't mess with cats like that. So it is surprising that Kodak, got teamed up with him to do something, because, I figured Kodak to be real. And a lot of times, like you said, these cats, they feel like regardless of what they do, they're not gonna lose their fans and blah blah blah. But I don't foresee Kodak not losing a lot of fans because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he had a good album.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, his album was pretty good that he just came out with. So, folks already he had the album come out prior to I think the whole Tekashi situation or whatnot. So, Antonio, what do you think about that, man? He kind of is like crossing the picket line in that situation. What do you think about that,
man? So, look, man, let me put it like this: I grew up, what I'm saying, old school, what I'm saying, and like some shit you stand on always. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the money, whatever, whatnot, bro. Like, what I'm saying? If you in them streets, bro, you in them streets. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no fine line between that, man. And understand, though, like, these are rappers. They entertainers. They ain't really out here like we think they are. You know what I'm saying? They do all this shit, man, just for the fame, you know what I'm saying? Just for the cameras and all that shit, man. But, you know what I'm saying? A real dude, man, really out here, you know what I'm saying, man? Fuck all them cameras, bro. Like, dog, they gonna be out here and they gonna stand on what they stand on. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, man, is, you know what I'm saying, it's a code that I've always lived on. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know what I'm saying, in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying, around Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, dog, I know, you know what I'm saying, firsthand, bro, like, dog, certain shit, man, you don't even go around. You know what I'm saying? If you know this dude is a snitch, bro, I ain't even about to even be 100 yards by you. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fact, bro, like, dog, I ain't fuck with your family, none of that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's in your blood. You feel me? So so yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the money, man, it's like, dog, like at the end of the day, bro, what is you getting out of that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then on top of that, bro, like, dog, okay, yeah, you made a song, but then you talking about the dude snitching on the song. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Maybe that was a way of him trying to save face. I mean, they did a video together and all that other stuff. So it was all the way. It was the whole deal. It wasn't just like, hey, I got a feature on there. But they did a whole video and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he got a Maybach and a mill or whatever he got paid for. It was a significant amount, way more than normal folks is getting for some features. He got more than that. Just try to, you know what I'm saying? I think the whole point was they were trying to, normalize Tekashi, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it a normal situation. And they found somebody that bit on the bait. You know what I mean? So it was like, I assume that they was hitting up anybody and everybody to try to be like, yo, come on, do this song, do this, do that. You know what I mean? And I don't think, it is interesting, but then it also looks at it where like you said, how much of these folks really out there like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they? Is it? It makes like, is it like real or is it a situation of Muggs is really broke?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And they like, yo, I just need to get this bag because we really broke out here. So, because I mean, if you ain't broke, why are you doing this?
Yeah,
It makes no sense. If I'm getting money anyway, why am I dealing with somebody that's dirty? You know what I'm saying? Or doesn't meet my same moral code? Why am I even dealing with this person when I don't have to? It's different if it's like, you know, like NFL. That my boss is he got a different thought process, but hey, I'm on this team, sign a contract, gotta get this money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different than where if you like, oh, I don't have to deal with you, and I choose to then deal with you, even though you have a different moral compass than me. Then there's something wrong with my moral compass because it's not real. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I do a song with Takashi. You know what I'm saying? In my silverback costume.
And your custom made authentic silverback costume.
I bet.
It'd be a Taco diss track.
You know what I'm
That you
saying?
be like, man, you ain't no real dog.
Yeah.
You out there
for
getting
real.
them, dog.
Yep.
Well, we gonna keep it riding real quick. We got one more deal popping off up in here. I'm gonna give you a little background. I end up listening, you know what I'm saying, a little music review. Listen to the Travis Scott Utopia album, 19 songs. This is about an hour and 13 minutes. I found about 5 good tracks on there that were pretty good. So you had Echoes, which that had Beyonce on it. Pretty good song right there. Della Resto, so Echoes. Sirens really good. Schizo, Love, and Thank God. Those were the 5 songs that I felt like were really nice. I'm a production guy. The production on this is way better than a lot of the albums that I've been listening to, just because they do have nuances. They have change of rhythm, change of sonically new type of sounds, things of that nature. I do like that. It's reminiscence of, a lot of people saying it's reminiscent of Kanye. What is it? Yeah, like one of his 808s in that area time frame. Not any of the Yeezus stuff, but in there. So it does have a lot of good production that goes along with it. And having like Beyonce on there. He also has a song on there with The Weeknd, I think, is on there. He's got one with Young Thug that's in there as well. So has some good stuff in there. It's a good listen. I was able to play most of the songs straight through. So if you do like Travis Scott, you can go check out the album, give it a good listen, and let us know what you think of it. And if you agree with myself and Ketchup kind of review of Travis Scott's album. So it's a good one. Go check it out.
Bro, I can't name one Travis Scott song. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Astroworld was dope. I like that album. Yeah, Astroworld go hard, man.
I got nothing.
5% Tent. That's a dope joint. It had a Goody Mob sample on there. Who's that looking through my window? That joint was dope. Like, I mean, yeah, I was like, his last album was fresh.
I'm not a Travis Scott fan, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that Astroworld was dope, man. I was like, it had some bangers on it. But anyway, all right.
Hey, is he still going through legal stuff with that concert?
I think it is still kind of going. So he hasn't been scot-free on that yet.
I thought I read something recently that they said that he won't face any legal.
Yeah, I knew stuff was still kind of out there. So I mean, sometimes those legal things be lasting forever before they even really find anything out. You know, Travis Scott going through stuff. You got Rihanna's dude going through stuff.
I thought that was the same person.
No, I mean, they kind of similar, and
they really is.
They are kind of similar. They got about the same hair type style and stuff, like the braid down and stuff. Yeah.
I be forgetting. I don't know who was who. Travis Scott. What's the other one name? What's the other name?
That's
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP
yeah,
Rocky,
ASAP, yeah, ASAP.
I'm
He was
like,
the
yo,
ASAP
I
crew.
thought
So
they was the same person.
yeah. I mean, they both tied to rich women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I mean, hey, they linked up correctly.
Well,
They
then
did link up correctly. Travis Scott's with Jenner.
Yeah, but so Travis Scott used to be with somebody else though too.
It was way before Jenner because he been with Jenner for a minute. They got like 2 kids or something like that.
Yeah, but he had either ASAP Rocky. Oh no, so ASAP Rocky.
So that's at least 18 months.
ASAP Rocky was with somebody else. Yeah, I know, right? 15 depends on who the baby mama is.
Yeah.
All right.
So we gonna keep it moving right now, man. We gonna go ahead and jump into this interviewism. Popping off with the coach. Coach in the building, everybody. The coach in the building.
Antonio, let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Yeah.
So
man.
you know what I'm saying? We gotta drop a little interview with you, man. And we really appreciate you know what I'm saying, you accepting the invite from Rajim to come kick it with us here on the Ketchup Podcast. First off, I want to ask you, like, really, what was your beginnings? Because I know Rajim talked about your football coaching background and things like that previously on the podcast. You talked about being from Cleveland. I lived in Columbus, Ohio for 10 years. Also, I lived out in I moved to Ohio in Xenia area down by Dayton, when I was like 8 years old. So I kind of know Ohio a lot. So you know, like, what were your beginnings in football and how did you come to coaching?
Yeah, man. So real talk, bro, is I grew up playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? I started playing baseball when I was 4 years old, all the way up till I was a sophomore in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I did literally like all the travel ball and all that, man. And I was a dog in baseball. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a thing, bro. Like, I was even ranked in, you know what I'm saying, the class of 2002. I was nationally ranked in the baseball joint, man. But I remember, man, it was one time, it was on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Went to my to the room, man, hollered at my dad or whatever, man. I'm like, yo, like, I don't want to play baseball no more. You know what I'm saying? He looked at me like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I don't want to play. I want to try football. I never played football before. You know what I'm saying? Of course, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll play out in the streets or whatever, man. But like organized football, I never did. I never grew up. You know what I'm saying? It was either track, baseball, or basketball. That was my sports growing up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? My sophomore year is when I started playing football. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a real big advocate on the baseball tip, man, because I feel like baseball is that one sport, man, that's going to translate to any other sport out there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with my eye-hand coordination, I was just fast and I could jump. You know what I'm saying? So I went out there, bro, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, I started special teams my sophomore year. Never touched the football field before. I started special teams, kickoff return. You know what I'm saying? And then, from there, man, you know what I'm saying? I just started learning the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't grow up playing this. So I wasn't that physical one, man. You know what I'm saying? So I played slot receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I just know the coach was like, man, just catch the ball and just run. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had to do. You feel me? So, I mean, literally, man, it was a thing of, I ended up, you know what I'm saying, started getting recruited or whatever, man. So I ended up playing the University of Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? So I played the UK, man. So yeah, man. So from there, bro, is you know, I'm gonna get a little personal with that, man. Is I didn't play down at Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play not one down. You know, is my first semester there, man, is you know what I'm saying? I mean, even coming, you know what I'm saying, from Ohio, before I even get into the college joint, man, like I never took a family vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like I never been out of the state of Ohio until I went to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know anything but, you know what I'm saying, my surroundings. You feel me? So like so I grew up, you know what I'm saying? When I was 13 years old, you know what I'm saying, I started getting into the streets a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up, man, I was a blood, you know what I'm saying? And you know, so yeah, dog, so you know, it was all about the gang life, you know what I'm saying? The gangs, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be somebody that God ain't really destined me to be. You know what I'm saying? So I get a little personal, get out of the backstory of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up as a blood. You know what I'm saying? I was selling weed and everything in high school and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, is now, you know, you take that and then you know what I'm saying, you going off to college or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like especially going to Kentucky, man, it was like a straight culture shock. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here, man, and you know what I'm saying? And I ain't used to seeing, you know what I'm saying, all these white people. I ain't used to seeing all these other different kind of people out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just used to who I knew. You feel me? So my first semester of school, man, I had a 1.6. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the coaches, man, they, you know what I'm saying, bring me into the office and stuff, man. They're like, you know what I'm saying, like, Estes, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, coach, I mean, I'll get it up. You know, I'll do summer school. You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, you know, if you don't get your grades up, you know, you got to at least have a 2.0. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got 2.0, you ineligible. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so you know what I'm saying? So then you kind of transition to that, get my grades up from summer school, whatever, whatnot. So from there, bro, is I didn't play that whole year. You know what I'm saying? So I still had to sit out. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm basically 2 years behind the curve. You know what I'm saying? So we come all the way back around to spring ball. Now I'm starting to get everything together. You know what I'm saying? My grades, everything is legit and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, listen, I got my experience and stuff. I ended up getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? So I get in trouble, man, and everything, man. So I had caught a charge, whatever, man. And even prior to that, man, my dumb ass, man. So again, I was in there, you know what I'm saying, hustling or whatever, whatnot, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I remember I'm in, you know what I'm saying, in the training room or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I had my hoodie on or whatever. So I had like little dime bags of weed in my hoodie. Feel me? So I take the hoodie off. I'm getting some treatment on my hamstring, and you know what I'm saying. So when I'm leaving out or whatever, you know, I go check my hoodie, and I'm like, damn, dog, where the fuck these damn bags at? You feel me? So I'm like, oh shit. You know, so I tried to go back up in there or whatever, man. So they're like, oh, you left something? Or you look for something? I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought I left my phone. You know what I'm saying? And just that look right there, they gave me,
Mm-hmm.
they knew it was mine. You know, because it was
Yeah.
only, I think, like 4 or 5 of us up in there at that time. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
if you want to look and judge somebody, it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dog. So I remember that next day, you know what I'm saying? We come in. We had to go and see Coach Brooks, and that was the head coach. And he took us all upstairs, me and the other ones that was in the office. I mean, in the trainer room, took us up to his
Mm-hmm.
office, whatever, man. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So he just had everything laid out on the table. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had it all laid
Yeah.
out on the table. And even like that, he's like, who's this? Of course, everybody gonna say no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then yeah, you feel me? He's like, well, you know what I'm saying. So somebody got to answer for this. And you know what I'm saying? And I remember telling him something like around the lines of like, cause I had a drug test that next day. You know what I'm saying? I like,
Yeah.
coach, listen, to the NCAA, they got me on the drug test the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, I can get drug tested right now if you're on because I didn't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I
Right.
knew I was gonna pass that bitch with flying colors anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, man, here, you can drug test me right now. That ain't mine. I don't know whose it was. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
next day I had a drug test. Hey, listen, I knew I ain't smoked, so see, I was good. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So went ahead and shit passed or whatever, whatnot. Then a couple weeks later, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna fast forward from there. That's when I got in trouble and got arrested. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's like a thing of okay, you know, enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm saying? So yeah, so they ain't that opportunity from me, man. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? So then I had to make a decision, man. I'm like, damn, bro, what you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like, but I remember, man, when I left, you know what I'm saying, to go off to school, I remember it was, you know what I'm saying, the old school cat, man. He had told me, man, he was like, dog, you left, don't never come back. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
words stuck in my head. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So you know, it was from there, man, to where I had to make this decision. Like, man, like what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is that you know what I'm saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? You here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at that point in time, I was the first person on both sides of my family to ever go to college. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I mean, I put my head down, man. I got the books together. You know what I'm saying? I ended up graduating. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, got my degree up there and everything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Gotta have show that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
got to.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, man. So yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying. So it was a thing of man that was literally my first like eye opener.
Mm.
You know, so then man, you know, so you fast forward, I graduated UK back in 2007. You know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
then it was man. So then you know what I'm saying. I was still out there doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying. So then you fast forward, man. Is you know what I'm saying. Well, shit, I was I was picking up a pack, you know what I'm saying? And I stayed in Kentucky, man. So I actually moved out to Louisville. You know what I'm saying? So I was out there picking up a pack, man, and I was with the chick I was messing with at the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know, all just that whole day, I just had like this weird feeling, like
You
something
could
about
feel
to
it.
happen.
Your
I
gut
could
was
feel it.
telling you. Your gut was telling you.
Yeah, I could feel it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like something just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I remember, man, we was at I pulled into the Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? And me and her orders the food or whatever. She looked at me, like, what's wrong with you? Like you just been quiet all day. I was like, man, I don't know, something just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? And so we pulled up to her house or whatever, man. So I mean, even to this day, I don't know the true story behind everything. You know what I'm saying? I just know that, like I said, I was there to pick up something. Ain't nobody know I was in town besides her and my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy was, you know what I'm saying, with her baby daddy's cousin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we pull up and you know, her baby daddy's sitting out there waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Me and this dude ain't never had no issues, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm like, why the fuck is he here? You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So so long story short, we started arguing or whatever, whatnot, man, and that was a shootout. I ended up getting shot 5 times. You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? So yeah, bro. So I had got shot 3 times in my stomach. Shit, one right here in my arm. You know what I'm saying? And one went out my ass and shot out my hip. You know what I'm saying? So I was in the hospital, man, for a good solid month. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was on the damn the breathing stuff, man. So it's
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was in the coma. They had to induce me or whatever, man, for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, I was fucked up.
Yeah,
You feel me, man? So it was. I remember, man, I was laying in the hospital, man, and it was it was just me and God. You know, finally everybody's at the hospital. I ain't had no visitors, no nothing, man. So I opened up my Bible, man, and like all of a sudden, man, like the you know what I'm saying, the Holy Spirit just hit me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there, man. I'm speaking in tongues, man, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just praying, like, Lord, just please, man, just allow me to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Allow me to get through this. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I had to learn to walk and all that stuff again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, man, so I was like, man, and I made a promise to God, man. I was like, man, if you get me out of this healthy, you know, I would never touch anything ever again. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I mean, it took me a while, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I had to go through a lot of therapy and stuff, man. And you know what I'm saying, just to learn to walk. You know what I'm saying? My speech was kind of slurred and everything, man. So yeah, so even me talking, you know what I'm saying? Even like down, man, it's like sometimes I'll talk and my shit go to the left a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it fucked up a nerve or something. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes my arm will go dead. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the bullets still stuck in the arm because it's laying on my nerve.
Yeah, got
you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So it's like stuff like that, man. Is then you know what I'm saying? So we got out of that situation, and then I ended up you know what I'm saying, getting a decent job or whatever, man. So I ended up, you know what I'm saying, moving down to Florida. You know what I'm saying? And then so from there, man, is back in 2013 is when I started coaching. You know what I'm saying? And I remember growing up, my baseball coach name was Coach Talley. You know what I'm saying, man? Coach Talley, man, he was like one of them dudes, man. I just, you always gonna have that coach, man. You always gonna remember. You know what I'm saying? And he was just that one who actually just poured into me. He was the one who kind of seen, like, man, you know what? No, you could really take this baseball stuff somewhere. You know what I'm saying, man? So he just kind of took me up under the wing, man. And you know what I'm saying? It was over this a spot, man. We used to go to a little rec center called the Sal. It was the Salvation Army. We called it the Sal. You know what I'm saying? So man, so you know what I'm saying? You had like your mentors there and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? The ones, you know what I'm saying? In the summertime, you had your summer camps. You know what I'm saying? You got your counselors. You know what I'm saying? But all of them, man, like they, you know what I'm saying? They just kind of looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so when I started coaching, man, is I never kind of visualized me taking it to the point I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, I just want to just get out there and do something, you know what I'm saying, with the kids. You know what I'm saying? My passion always been kids. You feel me? So yeah, man. So I started coaching in 2013, man. So I'm coming up on my 10th year, 11th season. You know what I'm saying? And it was a couple years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of sat back one time. I was sitting back, had me a cigar. And I was like, damn, you know what, man? Like, I done did what I want to do with the coaches, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done won a couple of championships. You know what I'm saying? I got some kids now, man. You know what I'm saying? They at this point, they was in high school, going into high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done did what I want to do, but I think my calling a little bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when I was like, man, you know what? I want to start up a player development program.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, man. So like that's when I started the player development program, and it's a lot of stuff, man. Like I don't really like put it out there because what I'm saying, I'm one of them laid back people, man. It's like, well, whatever I do, I just do it for the goodness of my heart. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? So like, so yeah, man. Some of the stuff, man, I do with the kids, man, is of course, what I'm saying, like I'm there for them to talk. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they got things going on at the household or just in general, you know what I'm saying, just life. You know what I'm saying? But some of the things, man, is I don't even tell people, you know what I'm saying, that y'all hearing it on the podcast. I don't even
Right,
put it
right.
out.
Yeah.
Is I go to schools, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and I talk to the kids. If I know a young man or young lady they having issues at school, mom or dad they'll hit me up. You know what I'm saying, coach, can you talk to so and so?
Right, right.
But you know what I'm saying, but I'll pop up to the school. You know what I'm saying? And I'll sit down with the principals and you know what I'm saying, and the counselors and stuff, man, and kind of see like, okay, what's going on here? You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Well, where's the disconnect, man? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, I've done that multiple times.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'll go to what I'm saying, some of the kids' houses, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They need little help with their homework. You know what I'm saying? I'll do little
yeah,
stuff like that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But again, man, it's like I feel like me, man, is that people that man, you need to let people know you do this, and I'm like, dog, I don't do it for that. You know what I'm saying? I do it for the
Right.
simple fact, man. That, like I love dealing with kids. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
love, you know what I'm saying, shit just out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And I
right.
got a thing I always stand on, man. It's like if I could just at least save one person, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
I'd have done God's duty. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah, I live by that every day, man. It's like I want to do good. You know what
Good
I'm
stuff.
saying?
Good stuff,
Especially when it
man.
comes to these young men, because I mean they are future. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like now you starting to see the fruit of it. It's like some of the kids I've coached, they aren't now they going into college. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I got one kid, man, very special to me. You know what I'm saying? He's over here at Rutgers now.
Okay.
So yeah, he about to start his freshman season at Rutgers. But man, but this young man, ever since I had met him, man, I just see something special with him. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, great parents, you know what I'm saying? They, man, the kid well mannered, everything,
Mhm.
man. But yeah, and always just kind of just sat there and man, just try to be that mentor to him. You know what I'm saying? Because the same time I see it in him is what I had. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So I'm always constant. Even to this day, I'm texting him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like how's everything going? You know what I'm saying? Make sure
Right.
that what I'm saying, he getting adjusted and stuff. I'm like, man, listen, what I'm saying is the faults that I had, the mistakes that I made, just make sure, what I'm saying, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain kids, man, that you could tell the story to, what I'm saying, and they'll get it. And then certain ones, man, you like, you know what, I don't really want to tell them, what I'm saying, because of it just certain things, certain dynamics, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even Rash, you remember last year, man, with the young man we was talking to on the practice field, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we asked him, like, said, what you want to be when you grow up? You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I want to sell crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My man said that on the practice field, dog.
On the
Yeah.
practice field.
He
You know
12
Wow.
what I'm
years
saying?
old. 12 years old.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's
That's
like things
wild.
like that, man. Yeah. So yeah, bro, it's just things like that, man, to whereas, it, it's the reason why we do what we do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because it is kids out here, man, that don't have that guidance. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's the wild, wild west out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
if it's anything, man, that I could do, you know what I'm saying, to help these young men and young women out, bro, I'm definitely all for it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, this shit bigger than coaches, bigger than me. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And I just kind of hate now, man, where the youth sports is going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People is forgetting, man, like, dog, this shit for the kids. You know what
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
saying? Now everything becoming a money grab. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody, they want to sit here and, what I'm saying, they want to build like all-star teams and all that. Bro, that
Right.
ain't what it's about, man. Because guess what, man? When them kids face real adversity, you know what I'm saying? How are they going to react to that?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be used to everything being handed to them. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Rajim, you got any questions, man?
Yeah, man. So look, I've been like I told you, like I said in the beginning of the show, man. I've been I met Antonio, man, probably about 3 years ago, and so and it's crazy because so Hayes, I met you 20 some years ago,
Yeah.
and but you only meet a couple people in your lifetime that you know from the time y'all met. Now this my dog right here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This a cat I know for a while. Him and I have
Mhm.
the same vision, when it comes to mentoring these kids or whatever. And
Right,
so,
right.
Antonio, I guess my question would be to you, and like I say, as a fellow coach, a friend, a brother,
Mm-hmm.
you know, how do you look at it in a sense of, um, you know, like a lot of these kids are growing, right?
Yeah.
And we teach a lot of these kids, and so this and the reason I'm asking you this question because this is how I think about this sometimes. Like I said, and you want to save all the kids, so you want to save
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Have you ever been in a situation to where there was a kid that you couldn't save, and how did you feel about that?
Mm. I do, man. Yeah, I remember a situation, man. It was back in 2018, 2019, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? But man, it was this young man. Uh, yeah, of course I ain't gonna throw out names or whatever, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, the young man, you know what I'm saying. Kid was talented as hell. You know what I'm saying? Talented as hell, man. And you know what I'm saying. He just couldn't get it together in school. You know what I'm saying? So he was around the same age, man, to where I started like getting out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, he would barely come to practice, but when he do come to practice, like he gonna do his thing. In the games, he gonna do his thing. You know what I'm saying? So say I had pulled up to his house one day. I'm like, damn, where the hell he been at? You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up and you know what I'm saying, I'm talking to mom and everything. You know what I'm saying? So she's telling me like some of the issues that the young man facing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it was one of the things. Whereas, one of the first times that I actually had went up to a school and talked to the principal. You know what I'm saying, and the guidance counselor about it. So they sitting there telling me like, yeah, he's getting with the wrong crowds and and everything, and so long story short, man, is he ended up joining the gang. He quit playing football. You know what I'm saying? So then he just went MIA. You know what I'm saying? I think he ended up running away from the house and everything, man. And I tried to reach out to his mom and stuff. She wasn't returning my calls and everything. So every now and then I'll still try to reach out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like hoping like I'll get a text back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So this Troy called me right now. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, every now and then, I wish that I could kind of reach out to the young man, but from and then I was talking to some of the other kids, man, that he knew, and they said, man, yeah, he's out there now, man. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And sometimes, man, so you gotta say that quick prayer, man. Like, Lord, just just protect and watch over him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Pray that he wake up one of these days.
yeah, find
Right.
his way back or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
That's
So,
crazy.
I mean, dealing with the youth right now, do you feel like to be able to make that connection? You hear people talk about the generation growing up with video games and with phones and the internet and things like that, and you see that you said you started like back in 07, so that was kind of the end of in that area. You still kind of had some kids that may not have had what I'm saying, internet in the house and what I'm saying,
Yeah.
things like that during
Yeah.
that 07 time frame. But you hit the tens, and it's pretty much like almost everybody had access in some form of some form of manner. So what's
Hmm.
the difference between those kids when you first started and being able to reach the kids that you talk to nowadays?
Oh, the big difference, man. I mean, yeah, because like I said, man, I started coaching in 2013, man. So I mean, I would say, man, the big difference is, huh? You all right? So I'll say this, man, is I feel like shit because around 2013, that is when what I'm saying, the phones and everything, that shit become real big. But I think now, man, is they've taken it to a different level, especially with all the TikTok shit, the Instagram, and you know what I'm saying.
Right,
Everybody want to do the shit for the likes. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm
right,
starting to see like an influx of kids, man. And I wouldn't even say the kids, really the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they taking this shit too far now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
right.
it's like yeah, all they want to do, man, is sit here. They playing football all year long. You know what I'm saying, man, dog? I tell parents all the time, stop having your kids play football all year long, Like that shit is taking a wear tear on their body. I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now, I'm 39 years old. I wake up every damn morning. I gotta take some Motrin or something, you know what I'm saying, for my back or my knees. You know what I'm saying? Like the wear and tear on your body. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, it's like everybody just doing shit for the likes. You know what I'm saying? All this training and stuff. You know, that's all you see on Instagram and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Kids doing all this training and shit. Like, dude, you got 7, 8-year-olds doing position training. For what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you don't even know that kid gonna play that position when he get older. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I just think, man, it, like, again, everything has become a money grab. You know what I'm saying? To whereas, like, when I first started coaching, man, it was really like that shit was fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it's just like, man, you sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Last year we had shit. Raz, you remember, man? I had to, you know what I'm saying, go into the damn stands on the damn dad. You know what I'm saying? Dad sitting here taking shit too damn serious. You know what I'm saying? Taking the kid, yanking the kid helmet off and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to run over there, bro. Like, dog, hold up, bro. Like, we don't do shit like that over here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because one of the things that we teach is confidence. You know what I'm saying? So confidence, they know that, like, shit, believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I got, just like in you know what I'm saying, in the corporate world, you got your 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing in football, you got your 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? So each quarter we got a different term, you know what I'm saying, a word or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying, that we focus on. You know what I'm saying? So right now we in Q2. You know what I'm saying? So we focus on trust. You know what I'm saying? First it was confidence, now it's trust. You know what I'm saying? So like things like that, man, like, dog, like, bro, like I don't give a fuck, man, how mad you is at your kid, dog. Like, again, bro, this kid's 11, 12 years old. You know, he gonna make a mistake. Allow us to, you know what I'm saying, we the ones on the field, you know what I'm saying, coaching this shit, man. Allow us to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So I would say the biggest difference on that is, man, that the shit is becoming too political, too serious now, man. And you know what I'm saying? And like I had messed everybody up last year. You know what I'm saying, our kickoff meeting. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little activity, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I had everybody, I was like, man, so you know, so I was like, stand up if you played the youth sport as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Majority of everybody gonna stand up. You know, so I was like, stand up if you played, you know what I'm saying, a sport in high school. You know what I'm saying? People stood up. I'm like, all right, stand up. You know what I'm saying? If you got the opportunity to play in college, majority of the room sat down. I was like, now stand up if you had played professionally. It was only one person that stood up. You know what I'm saying? Out of maybe about 200 people that stood up at first. You know You narrow that shit down to one person. You know what I'm saying? And I told everybody, like, look around you right now. Everybody's not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Pour something else into your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't about to be professor. Everybody ain't about to go on and play in high school. I mean, in college. You know what I'm saying? Because even in high school, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be a player on the team. You know what I'm saying? But it's different between being a player and an athlete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or being a star, or like, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. Like, for sure, you know, I remember playing, and you have guys that are, you know, got to have people that are come off the bench. I mean, shoot, I wasn't super duper at basketball. I was just happy, like, oh, I get some run. I mean, I was short, but like, it's like, hey, man, I was backup point guard. Like, all right, cool, I was good with it. Like, because that wasn't my main sport. So I was like, because it wasn't something that was my main, that my talent was, you know, I felt like my talent was better suited at. I was like, cool, like, dang, I got all the way up to being backup point guard or varsity. Hey, man, that's dope. Like, I was like, because it was way more than me not being my best sport. That I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was So you got people in all different facets. And parents can make it more difficult on their kids than it really needs to be, you know?
Yep.
It really
You're
is,
right about
dog.
that. For real.
Yeah.
So hey, so it's time, Lofton.
Yeah, man.
It's time to respect that
we
man.
can go ahead and one thing we do for everybody that we interview, man. We gotta respect your deck real quick. You know what I'm saying? We give a little idea of, everybody goes through things, everybody has motivations and stuff like that. We look at, you know what I'm saying, we always have to ask, what's a favorite artist, a favorite song of yours, and a favorite album of yours, you know what I'm saying? So you know, this being partially a music podcast, you know, we deal with the news as well. We want to make sure that we touch base on that. So if you could you give us that artist that's your go-to no matter what. If they decided, you know what I'm saying, alive or dead, if somehow there was a new album coming out and there was that particular artist, you at the store. Like if it was still stores. If it was still stores, you'd be like, yo, or you had to go to a place to download it. You'd be like, I'm going to go up at that place to download it no matter what with this particular artist. You got an artist for me?
Shit, just one, man. My go-to.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Damn. Bro, you know, I would have to. For real,
it can be any,
man.
it can be any genre.
I'll probably have to go with Drake, man.
All right. Okay.
You know
Drake.
We got
Drake. Drake made the podcast. All right.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to go with Drake, man, because like you know what I'm saying, Drake, he makes music for, you know what I'm saying, really any kind of mood that you in. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Because Okay, then. So we got Drake for the artist. So give me that album that would be your go-to if you have one that you're gonna pull up. Not necessarily a Drake, just any album that you go like, oh, that's that joint. I could put it on. Like today, I was washing the car. I put on the score from the Fugees, and I was like, God, this album's good, man. I was like, it's just forever good. You know what I'm saying? So what's that album that you could always go to, you know?
Man, so I'm a big Dipset fan, man.
Okay.
So I had to probably go with Diplomatic Immunity.
Okay.
Oh, that's another
first.
We
got this.
Dipset.
Yeah. Okay. Diplomatic Immunity. All right. Yeah, we got some. It's all new out here.
Yeah,
like,
all new. Yeah.
All right.
We're bringing that Ohio vibe out here, man.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Drake. Yeah. We got Diplomatic Immunity for the album. So what's that one song? You know what I'm saying that you would be like, you can put this on repeat. And you could just listen to it all day if it came to it. You know what I'm saying? What's that song for you?
You know, I'm switching up on you. I'm gonna go back a little bit, man. Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full.
Oh, Paid in Full. Okay.
I'm gonna go back a little bit, man.
All right.
Yeah,
okay. All right. So that's a very expansive list.
Yeah, that's a triple,
I can say that. It's like
that's a triple double right there. We ain't nothing on the show.
Yeah. So that's a very expansive list. So Coach Antonio, he brought, you know what I'm saying, favorite artist or go-to artist is Drake. Okay. We got the go-to album is Diplomatic Immunity. And then we got favorite song. We got Paid in Full. Eric B. and Rakim doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like that's legit. That's good stuff right there, man. I gotta give applause for that. You know because that's the most, I would say, that as a variety of music, that was probably the biggest variety of music. Yeah, for real. As an artist was. I mean, it's all rap, but as a range of rap, that's probably one of the biggest ranges of rap we have. Okay. So I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah, bro. I smoke cigars a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be out on my damn patio, bro. So I just listen to music, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotta have a vibe.
Yeah.
Gotta have a vibe. You gotta feel right.
Right.
No doubt.
Good stuff. Last but not least,
let's go.
We got what you think about this. Rajim, talk to me, man. What we got?
First of all, what you think about this for the Ketchup Podcast? What, we're in 53? Episode
55! Double nickels.
Bones brought to you by Let's Get It, LGI Fitness. Let's go all day long. So check this out. So recently, this week came out that the government, and this came from a government official, is saying that the government is in possession of alien, what is it, biometrics or whatever? So non-human, what is let's say it. What's the word? Biometrics.
Nigga, that drink in your ass, boy.
Yeah, they ain't got no DNA.
Yeah. What is it?
Biology. You know what I'm saying?
Go with it. Both of them.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. So listen. Do y'all feel that there are alien beings that have been to this earth, for one, that are still here, and what do they want? What you think about that? Let's go.
I'll start it off. So we were sitting there, like, I happened to see this. We had that little thread. It popped up on the thread. Of course, I saw it on the news and whatnot. And I'm sitting in the room watching a movie, and I was like, this doesn't like change much really for me, because I also look at like if they here and we know about them and the technology that we do have, still kind of whack, man. We just got cars that run on batteries. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be flying by now, going through black holes or something, going back in time. Like there's a lot that we are not getting from these aliens, especially if they got here. If the aliens actually arrived, we lost.
Maybe they
You
ain't
understand that whoever showed up means that if they do show up in force, we lost. It's not gonna be Independence Day.
But hey, I would before
Will Smith ain't filming us.
Hey, before I hand this over to Antonio, so I look at it like this: we automatically, because we watch movies and all this bullshit or whatever, think that anybody that's coming to Earth is not coming in peace. Like so think about this: when we travel, all right, when we go travel, we launch these damn, rockets or whatever, and we go to different. So we can't go in, so we ain't made it nobody's planet yet. But
we ain't going nowhere.
If we do, we're not going hostile. We're not gonna land on somebody's Earth and be like, hey, we gonna take over. No, we just going to see what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We going to just like anybody else will come in and be like, hey, we just came to see, you know what I'm saying, black people, because we ain't had none on our planet.
Hey, look,
right.
I can look. I feel like this. Based on, hey, I'm not an astrologist. I watch some, some documentaries and some movies every once in a while. I like space. There's not stuff like based on some of the things that I've seen. There's nothing within our solar system. We haven't been there, but there's no evidence of life within our solar system.
But I will say this.
But I was just going to say, like, if they are able to travel that far, that fast, yes, it could be like Star Trek. They could be the Star Trek people. They just show up like, hey, look, it's them. And they're doing stuff, and they're kind of behind us. Shucky, shucks. And then they leave. People like, all right, thank God. Yeah. Like, because we trash. We ain't got past the moon.
But look at it, though. Big game, though. They said it was a crash site, so they landed ain't pretty damn good if they crashed on the Earth. So, maybe they just ain't, maybe they dead. You know what I'm saying? Or they got to be dead. You know what I'm saying? They like this little underground, like Men in Black situation where we going down, there's a bunch of aliens walking around. But so Antonio, what you think about that?
Yeah, man. I do think there's some other shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now far as everything else, shit, I don't know, bro. I'll tell you the truth, man. But I do think it's life outside of the human.
Of course.
It could be some weird shit going on, dog. And for them to, sit here and finally like saying it, because the evidence is, I ain't gonna say it's concrete, but you starting to see this shit a lot more now. You know what I'm saying? So somebody had to make some kind of statement. You know what I'm saying? For a government official to say that shit, bro, you're like,
but also that government official is like based on some of the stuff that I was reading. I mean, it's a major, so it's a 04. You know what I'm saying? That's not in the service no more. Part of they do have a whole coalition. So unless he's breaking away from this coalition that is also looking into these things that had been created, that they're supposed to be looking into these things. And I mean, hey, we can always be like, hey, the government aligned and they created this whole thing just to be a facade. And like, I got you, all that stuff. Yeah.
But
if you go, hey, they trying to do the right thing. I'm just wondering, this is my whole deal, especially with technology right now, right? Everybody got a phone. Everybody got a camera. Why have we not seen these things? That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. It's like,
that's the thing. They have. I've seen the UFO. So we had the UFO that was like the balloon. We've seen like everybody got drones.
No,
like
that ain't it.
Like why haven't we been
We have. That's the point. It's all on, like, so for example, there's a show I watch all the time. Me and my wife watch the show every day called Paranormal Call on Tape, whatever.
Yep, seen it.
And every episode they showing, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
listen.
normal though.
So listen. No, they show UFO, they show all kinds of stuff.
That's
They show
ghost.
no, but listen, no, it's not. They show UFOs, all kinds of stuff. So what gets me is the fact that first of all, as Earthlings, let's say Earthlings, our heads are always down, right? So everywhere we go, we're on our phone. We like this the whole time. We don't know what's going on up there, but we always down here. Like, perfect example. When I first moved to Avalon Park, I was moving furniture back and forth, and it was kind of late. Mm-hmm. And I'm coming the back way, and I see lights in the sky, right? Mm-hmm. And it was just hovering in the sky. So I'm like, huh. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe it's a light pole or, whatever, cell tower, whatever, right? This is the back row. So I'm like, I drive by, and I don't see nothing connect to this light. It's like 3 lights up there. I don't see nothing connect. I was like, okay, whatever. I go on about my business. The next day, I go back the same way. There's no poles, no cell towers, no nothing back there. It's just empty, Mm-hmm. And so I say to myself, and this where the man of God comes in at. Mm-hmm. We can't be naive to think that if we, people of God, men of God, mm-hmm. that God hasn't created other beings besides us, because this could be just a test site. The Earth could just be a test. Like, let's see how this go. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how this go. See how these fools act, and then we'll put. You know what I'm saying? We'll make another planet somewhere else with some. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying? So now you saying we the bootleg,
right?
We the patriot. We were the patriot dish of the whole situation. So
we could be. Yeah, you like, you know what I'm saying? God was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? That was all right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do a little better.
What normally happens with the Patriot dish? Don't you usually just throw it out?
Yeah, that's pretty much
right.
I'm like, hold up.
But that's what we do. It ain't what God do. God, I'm gonna let him live it out.
You just equated us to an experiment, and you be like, all right.
But there are other beings, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but so perfect example. If it is just being human. If a Bigfoot walked by your ring, like on your door, right? Yeah. You got a ring. Yeah. If Bigfoot walked by your ring on your door, right? Yeah. And you show 10 people to work, one person gonna believe it. Everybody else like, this some bullshit. You made this shit up. You know what I'm saying? People don't believe stuff.
Did you just say? Didn't we just have a thing where a man paid for a suit to be a dog, my G?
But that shit ain't.
Hold up, dog.
But I'm just saying. But that's why I say nobody gonna believe it, and that's why if I was an alien, they ain't gonna believe me anyway. I'm gonna walk around that bitch anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm walking around here, nobody gonna believe it anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how the government is. The government, look, it's gonna be smoke and mirrors, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time, if you see a UFO, tomorrow somebody famous gonna die. This is from out here. You know what I'm saying?
Why you putting that on them?
You remember the UFO they had in the news like a few months ago? They had a UFO on the news. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is no way this can fly this fast and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Then next thing you know, somebody died and you forgot all about it. You're like, think of what just happened? You know what I'm saying? It's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. That's what it is.
You know what? People die every day though.
First of all, so that's why I'm gonna sum it up for you. When this shit came out with the government saying that there's UFOs, right? Then your girl, Carlee Russell, made up this story about being kidnapped. Now you forgot all about that. You forgot all about that.
We ain't got to claim her no more. We ain't got to claim her. She an alien, dog.
You forgot all about that bullshit. You forgot what the government said because you worried about what Carlee ass is at. Boom. They paid Carlee to tell everybody she got kidnapped by a midget. Next thing you know, y'all ain't worried about the government. Talking about the aliens no damn more. You know what? Boom, we back to normal.
We were talking about that the other day, though. Yeah.
I go like, did these aliens stop my paycheck? No. All right, cool then. Really?
No,
it don't even matter.
I'm pretty sure that Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump is both aliens. You know what I'm saying? DeSantis.
I mean,
tell
well,
us
they already been the president of the United States. So then that's already like
Not
they was
DeSantis.
already running stuff.
Man, listen,
No,
I don't
I'm
hate.
talking about Trump. He already had the. He
Oh,
already
yeah,
had
so
the.
we had an alien president. We good.
They ain't do nothing, so we straight.
So yeah. Anyway, man. So if you're watching this, man,
But,
y'all
hey,
put in the comments what you think about that. You know what I'm saying? We always
like
like
the
to
alien
get-
life. Y'all ready for the aliens? to
Yeah,
come
y'all
through,
ready for
you
that?
know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Do whatever. Get
Yeah,
that upgrade on the microwave systems.
Yeah, for real.
Get new tires or something,
can
or
get me a
get better
carbon
batteries
fiber.
for your car, or like I mean, I don't know. I'll be like the aliens didn't bring super duper stuff if they came through. Like I'm mad. I want to have a flying.
How
car
you
now.
think we got Bluetooth?
Man,
That's a
Science?
you silly
Science,
dog.
maybe? I don't know. But I be like, how we get electricity? They've been
Hey,
here for a
for
long
real.
time.
real talk though. Hey, Bluetooth
Albert
is a mother.
Einstein,
Hey,
Tesla.
you take that shit for granted. That shit is amazing. Bluetooth.
I know.
Man.
It's just
That
like
shit-
radio.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Aliens
Nothing like
probably-
radios don't exist.
Hey, they was
You're
invented by
like,
aliens.
that's
too.
more amazing.
They was invented by aliens. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? FM. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
FM, AM.
Co-host
Oh,
out
hey,
here.
oh,
What's up,
shit, look.
Aaliyah?
What's up, Aaliyah?
Hey, you
What's
know what I'm
going
saying? Gotta
on?
Say what's up? She's
Look how she looking.
on here.
Picture.
Look,
Ew.
she look exactly like somebody farted in the room.
Hey, y'all.
That's that picture.
Yeah.
She's like, who
She
is that?
she just got abducted. Tell her, come on, Missy. You did not get kidnapped by a Mexican ninja.
Yeah, please
Silly,
make it back.
man.
Please
Yeah,
make it back.
come back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So anyway, man.
It was a fantastic show, man. We about to get up out of here. We done we have hour and 46 right now. So we about to get up out of here. Once again, we want to make sure if you're having any issues out there, if you're having any problems, family, friends, talk to them. Make sure that you touching base with them. Nobody's out here judging you. If you're having a bad day, we all have them. If you're having a day that you feel like you can't go get over, please go and talk to somebody. Somebody's going to be there for you, and we want you to be here. So, and if you don't have friends or family that are right there, make sure you hit up this number. It's for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. We want to make sure that everybody's good to go. Everybody gets to stay around, live up to their potential, hug their loved ones as much as they possibly can. You know what I'm saying? And be there for them throughout the wonderful things that go on in everyone's lives. So make sure that you're here for them, and make sure that you open your mouth and talk. Get those feelings out, and find new pathways to make your situation better and overcome. So that's one thing that we make sure that we do here on the Ketchup Podcast. We want everybody to be there, take care of themselves. It's been fantastic. Coach Antonio, we appreciate you.
Thank you for coming
Thank you
through,
for coming
dog.
through.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming
Nah,
through. Once again,
definitely, man.
Rajim.
All love. Yeah.
Once again, Rajim in the building, co-host.
Let's make it
Once
happen.
again, I'm in the building. One of your hosts, Lofton. Aaliyah, take care of yourself. Get back here so you can be on the show next week. We
Bring
will
us some
be back
tamales.
next week. Once again, same time, same place. Ketchup Podcast is here for you. Make sure y'all hit us up. We'll be back 6 o'clock Sunday, as we always are. Love y'all. Y'all have a great one. And we out.
Peace.